Namaskaram, my dear friends. Today it's a very beautiful thing where, it's a virtual online music album release of mine. The concept named Karnatic, a digital approach to Carnatic music. So, this concept was in my mind for many ages, and also I gave a TEDx talk on my brand called KARNA TECH, KARNA space TECH, Karna Tech, a digital approach to Carnatic music. This is a concept of connecting technology and the tradition together. So I'm so happy to release the album, and I'm so happy that in this beautiful music journey I was in very, I could say that I'm so happy to introduce my talented nephew, Swaminathan, who has done the music sequence for this. And I have been taking this concept on the live also. So before we go, I thought I will just show you the video of the release. So let's listen to the video release of Karnatic, a digital approach to Carnatic music. So first we'll go for the video and then we'll have a talk. That's the release of our album Carnatic music, the brand called Karna Tech, a digital approach to Carnatic music. And I'm so happy to introduce my talented nephew Swaminathan Selvaganesh, who is a son of the Kanjira maestro, who's my brother, V. Selvaganesh. So it's a real live one. So he's already there on. So let me invite Swaminathan on stage. Hi, Swami.
Hi. Okay.
How are you? Can you just adjust your camera so that we can just,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
that's good.
I'm doing that.
So happy.
Good.
Firstly, it's amazing album, and so happy that you could just join me on the live. Since it's a virtual media, since it's everything is digital, I thought we can have a release online. So happy for joining, Swami. And
Sure, sure.
for the people who are listening, the entire sequence is done by Swami. And to give you a little introduction about his musical journey, is that he follows the third generation. He's the third generation of our rhythm legacy from Vikuji's legacy. And I'm so happy that he's joining us on the live stages and also on the album. So this is my first debut album with Swami. And over to Swami. Please let us know about the digital media. What do you feel about the connection, what now it has happened? And before we speak about the album,
Mhm.
please give you, I owe the stage is over to you. What do you feel about the digital media platform and the bridge and the migration of our live to the digital platform, Swami?
Hi, Chidab. Hi, this is Swaminathan Selvaganesh. I'm so happy to be doing this live with my uncle Mahesh Ji here, and I'm so happy that the single is released here, and it's there for everyone. Please go and enjoy. So, so this is like my uncle said, this is our first album together. We are doing this, and it's a new venture. Like we always look out for something new and something like uptrend, and not also leaving out the legacy. And also we keep the rhythm, like the authentic rhythm, Carnatic music, and we keep that as the main. So the Carnatic rhythm, Carnatic music is the main, the base. So we add more, like kind of a EDM dance style music into that. So it's just eventually, like we never know how it comes, how it goes, but it's just an idea, and then we are working on it.
That's amazing. That's what I was just telling my people, that it's a bridge between the technology and the tradition. So, for example, instance, I could say that people always say that, oh, I was listening on the vinyl records, I was just listening on the CD, I used to do the live. Yes, it's fine, but we should also accept the evolution where, like, now sitting in the home, you're able to listen to Shemaguriji's 1960 live on Music Academy. That you could do it possible because of the technology. So, with the technology, it is also possible to do both the positive and also the other things. The same way, the idea of the brand Karnatek is to bridge between the tradition and the technology. The music what we do is the traditional music, but the treatment and also the approach is digital. So that is what we are trying to achieve. And so we have Swaminathan live, so we'll listen a little bit of live with him, and also I have some music and also technology what it can do with the music, so I can show you. Before that, I leave the stage to Sami so that he can show you what is, and also he can play you and he can show what he has for us today. So would
Sure.
you like to play, or just I leave the stage, whatever you want to do? Just be
I don't know.
easy.
Like
Yeah,
to get into the mood, I think I'll start with a little bit of Konokol and then I'll get into
cool.
Kajira maybe later.
Please.
Yeah. Tak din ta din taka din ta din taka tum. Tataka din ta din ta din taka din ta din taka din ta din ta din ta din ta din taka ta dinaka din. Dinaka din ra ta dinaka din. Dinaka taka din ta dinaka din. Dinaka din ra ta dinaka din. Dinaka taka din ta dinaka din ra ka demi kajuno da ka demi kajuno da ka demi kajuno da ka demi taka juno 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 ta tarigida taka din tarigida taka din ta tarigida taka din tarigida taka tarigida taka din tarigida taka tarigida taka tarigida 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 ta tarigida taka tarigida tarigida taka tarigida taka tarigida tarigida taka tarigida taka tarigida tarigida taka tarigida taka tarigida ta Dinner. Mata Pita Guru Devam Ganapati Shankara Takadina 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 Mata Pita Guru Devam Ganapati Shankara Takadina 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 Mata Pita Guru Devam Ganapati Shankara 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 Takadina Mata Pita Guru Devam Ganapati Shankara Takadina Mata Pita Guru Devam Ganapati Shankara
Sabash. That was amazing. So maybe we can do, I mean, with the limitations of the latency, Swami could just achieve of both things. So let's do a live interaction, and then we'll also go to the digital one. So takita taka taka junu tang kita kita tak kita tadum da. Rum takita tatta takita kita taka takita taka dum takita tatta tadum kata. Takita taka takita 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 dum takita 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 ta. Tintang kita tintang kita tintang kita 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 tintang kita tintang kita tintang kita. Tang kita taka junu tang kita taka junu tarik kita taka junu tarik kita taka junu taka 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 junu ta taka taka junu tam taka junu tam taka ta. Tatik tak tatik tak tatik tak taka junu taka taka tatik tak taka junu taka taka tatik tak taka junu taka taka ta. Tang kita taka junu tang kita taka junu tang kita taka junu tam. Tarigeta takadunu, tarigeta takadunu, tarigeta takadunu takadunu da. Tangeta takadunu takadunu da. Tarigeta takadunu takadunu dum. Takadunu da. Takadunu dum. Kinakadum.
Kita 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 dina kita 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 kita. That was
Tarigeta
not
tarigeta
intended.
tikita tikita da. That's the fight we usually do
Yeah.
in a musical way. So happy that the next generation is just taking up the music in a very productive and also this I mean like in a very positive approach that this album could be possible with the source of Sami's digital approach where like he could do whole of the sequence and then he took it away on a higher level. So Sami, do you have some I mean, like something to play on the track, or like, would you like to show the same how we did in organic way? We can also try the same on the, uh, like, I would say that, the same whatever we do, it's quite possible to do in a digital way. For example, for my friends, I would say that this is a gadget. So this is called Korg instrument, and I'll show you like this. If you can just see this. So this is a Korg one, and there are samples inside, if you could see, and I'm going to keep down so that I'm going to play. And also uh, there is an attachment also included in this, so it goes like this. So the sound waves pass on over here and it transforms into different version. So for organic thing, whatever we do, like how Swami played, I'm going to play the same, but it turns into a digital wave. So that's the transition of the organic playing and also the here. Like for example, I can play tabla on tabla, but on a digital tabla. So the same tabla, but on a pad, I'm going to play. So can you hear that? Can you hear that,
Yeah,
Sami?
I can hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
awesome.
So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to have my Korg instrument on my right, and there's going to be a bass layer on my left, bass on the left, this on my right, and that will be on beat. This will be off beat. There'll be third layer which is coming from the human voice. Takit takatom tatom. Dikit takatom tatim. Takita takatom tatom. Tikita takatom tati. Takita tikita ta ta. Kina tin tin. Kina tan dan da. Din din dum dum. Takita din da din ta. Takita din ta. Takita takita ta. Ta din gina tan. Takatom takatom. Aridum ariyam vadu. Teridum teriyam pad. Say the sakada kut. Trangalayam pavang. Galayam manit. Rakshit kagi. Yamakadi chayambi. Arula vendu. Nuru kandashi. Aha. Periyava. Sharanam, Sharanam. The same thing, let's listen with the loop. Aridu Mariamalum, Aridu Mariamadum, Teridu Terigamad, say the Sakada Kutungada Pavan, Gadayu Mandi, the Rakshit, the Kag, the Yamakadicha Yampi, Aruda Vendu, Nuru Kandashi, Maha, Periyava, Sharanam, Sharanam. So it just goes on. So this is a transition, and also the next level of taking the tradition into the digital version. So it's just a small sample I could say show you, and I think Sami is back, so he has something for us. So let's see what he's going to do. Yeah,
Okay.
Sami.
So okay, I'm gonna play music. It's
Okay,
like a sneak peek preview of our upcoming album. Like it's
very good.
from our
So can you name
album.
the album? What is going to come?
Oh, that's gonna be a surprise, and that will out be soon. Like me and my
Okay.
uncle, we both are working on it. So it's gonna be the next single maybe. So I'll just play
Yes.
a little bit. I'm not gonna
Let's
play the
listen.
whole thing.
I leave the stage to Swami, so I'm off now.
da jum, taka jum, tati dinna, da jum, taka jum, taki da ta. Taddi talong, talong, takadina, talong, talong, takadina, taddi talong, talong, takadina, talong, talong, takadina. Taddi talong, talong, takadina, talong, talong, takadina, taddi talong, talong, takadina, talong, talong, takadina. Taddi talong, talong, takadina, talong, talong, takadina, taddi talong, talong, takadina, talong, talong, takadina. Yeah. So
That's really
something is
cool.
cooking.
See,
Soon
I'm
it
so
will be
happy to
out.
see that Sam is also in the journey of doing music production, and also he's doing music. Yeah, as a director, he's been doing some couple of projects. I saw him on the debut Whistle and also on many other projects. So if you see the YouTube channel of Swaminathan, you can see that there is an interesting concept he just did during this lockdown. So actually, this concept came out from the lockdown. So he had a concept. I mean, I think Swami would say much about the playing. What is the concept you have been doing? Featuring so many artists sitting from the studio so that you
Yeah.
can connect. So that is also another vision of digitalization of taking our music, connecting with the entire globe using this technology. We are trying to access and also to do music with entire artists in the globe. So I think Sami will say about that. Play
Yeah.
from home.
Play from home. Hashtag play from home. So it started like when I got stuck in New Jersey, like
Yes.
like in March 2020. We had a tour in USA and we landed in New Jersey, and then we had like just played like a couple of concerts. After that, everything got cancelled, and then me and my dad, we stuck there. We couldn't like travel back to India at that point of time. So I was stuck there, so I didn't know what to do. The reason I travel is to like to meet new people, explore new music, and collaborate with them, and then learn some things from that music and what I can like take it from that music and put it in my music. So always
Hmm.
there's a quest for me to look out for like, chances and other opportunities to learn more music and collaborate different genres. So so I was logged, and then in my social media platform I just said like, okay guys, I'm here, I'm logged here, so whoever feels like collaborating with me to pass this lockdown with something creative and also with some music and positivity majorly, like at that point of time everyone needed some like positivity. So
True.
I just say like whoever wants to collaborate, let's do it. So I was so happy to see a lot of people came forward to collaborate, like like various stages of people also, like I had an opportunity to play for the first time with Gary Husband. So I haven't played with him before, but in this lockdown we collaborated digitally, and then we played in that series. And also I did around like 68 episodes in that, like 68
I think
continuous
you should
days.
complete more and get it into the 100 episodes so that
Yeah,
you can make it as an album together.
sure. What happened is like for 68 days I worked out, and then I was stuck in US at that time. But I had to come back to India, and then we
Hmm.
finally arranged some way to come back India. After coming back India, I think it got that is where it took a break, and then I couldn't get back because of some other reasons. I had like like some family things we have to take care. So because of that, it got a break. But and the other thing is like I got recognized in New York Times for doing this lockdown series from New Jersey with like globally with other peoples. So I got recognized in New York Times. 2020 was like it's mixed. Like people say, just take the good from the bad. From that year, I really got some nice appreciations and a lot of new things. So it's like mixed emotions. 2020 was. That's how the series
Amazing. That's a
started.
great thing listening from Swami. And also, Swami, there are some couple of messages, and I have a surprise also for you. So,
Okay,
there is one. So, would you like to see the surprise? There are some wishes
sure.
messages from different friends and also some from some special people. So, let's
Oh,
listen and then continue
that's
talking.
nice.
Yeah, that's amazing. So, let me pull you and then let me get the video done. So, the first video goes like this.
Hi, this is Selvaganesh Vinayakram. I'm so happy that my brother Mahesh Vinayakram have come up with a new album. It's called Karna Tech. It's a new approach for a Carnatic, digital Carnatic music. And I'm so happy that you have come up with this. And the concept by my brother Mahesh Vinayakram and music sequenced by my son Swaminathan Selvaganesh. I hope you all like it. Have fun.
So that's the wishes from
Oh my
Appa.
god, that's a surprise. You didn't tell me
Yeah.
that.
So and also some of the friends who are there had a wish for me, wish for us actually. So let's listen that. And before that, I think the people are also wanting to listen to the track. So we'll play once the track, and then before we wind, one more jugal bandi before we go. So let's
Sure.
listen to the track as we did, and then we can also speak about the track here. So I'll go for the track now. Album Karnatic, a digital approach to Carnatic music. Back to Swami.
Yeah,
Yes, that was amazing. So can you let me
he's
know
happy to
about
listen
the
to that.
sequence, how you do, and also the digital work, how you take up, and so that people can understand, so that people who are just watching, they can understand what is happening in the studios. It's all about like organic people who is just playing, and then how you transform the whole of the sequence into the digital where like people are able to hear, and then the work what you do in the studio.
So yeah, I sequence in so basically I use both the programs, like major programs. One is Logic, another one is Pro Tools.
Hmm.
So to record and mix, I feel Pro Tools are easy to me, and Logic to sequence and create music. I think that's more
Hmm.
comfortable for me to do. So for me, music is something like I don't pre-plan it exactly like how I want. It is like I go with the flow. That time when I sit to compose or to produce something, I just I have a keyboard here, and then I put some instrument. I just like play along with it. I'm not like a good keyboard player, but I do know some music. So like I just play around with that, and I get some feel, some mood, and then I just follow the lead, just going with the flow. And then actually music takes me. I don't take the music anywhere. It just takes me to like go in a path. And so I get an idea, I fix that, and then I keep like improvising that, improving that, and then finally I get some structure. I get all the pieces, to bring together the pieces. That's very important process actually for me. It is like like sometimes the tune, some like some hook may be good in the beginning or maybe good in the middle, to structurize it. So I do that, and then like recording some like things over that. That is how I produce.
That's amazing. Good to listen to Swami's musical melodic approach of how he's able to tune the things together. So maybe we'll do a small demo, or like if you can give me a small melody, is it possible? Or like now with the pads, or is it possible you can give me a pad so that I can sing something so that people can get to know how digitally we
Let's do
can.
one thing. Let's do one thing. Like I will play a loop. Like I created
Mhm.
some loop for it. I'll
Fine.
play that. Then
Trust me, my
maybe
dear
on
friends,
your
these are
end,
all
then
just live. We have not prepared anything. It's just like I'm sitting
sure.
in my home studio, and Swami is sitting in our triplican, so called the famous triplican studio in Sri Jaganesh Talavadi Vidyalaya. And so we're just doing completely for you all, and we're just exploring the possibilities. So this is the good thing about the thing where like we can work from our home
Yeah.
studio. So
So just give me a second. This is
yeah,
all of
no
sudden,
worries.
so I just need to
No
fix it.
worries. So, people, my dear friends, the music is quite available in the YouTube to listen and to download. There are all possibilities for you to do, starting from any online stores, like more than 150 stores, which includes the top major stores called iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, and you name it. It's all there on all regions in all countries. So this is the digital distribution which is done on online on the brand called Karnatec, a digital approach to Carnatic music from Mahesh Vinayakram production. So more, there'll also be more coming. So you can listen on Spotify, and you can also, I've given the link. I can also give you one more time the link of Spotify and also the iTunes link so that you can get to know before Swami comes on stage. So this is an album new which we have come out, where like it's also bridging the next generation. If you see that we are the third generation, and Swami is the fourth generation. If I start, it started from my grandfather T.R. Harihar Sharma, Brahmashri T.R. Harihar Sharma, who's the godfather of our legacy. Then my father, then me, and my brothers, siblings, Selvaji, who's father of Swaminathan, and Uma Shankarana, who's following the Gattam tradition of our legacy. And I have a sister Sangeeta. So that's the family tree. And then next generation is Swaminathan, who's continuing the fourth generation, continuing the rhythm legacy. So over to you, Swami. He's
Yeah,
ready.
we are ready. So
Let's go
whenever
for
you're
it.
ready.
Yes, please go. Dum taka dum 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 taka dum 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 sagari sat sat sa da ni sa dum taka dum dum ta dum taka dum dum ta sakari ni satta sa ga sa ga ma da pa da ga
Ta taka din din ta din taka din taka din taka da taka din ta din taka din taka din ta din ta taka din ta din ta ta taka din ta taka din ta din taka din ta din taka din ta taka din taka din taka din taka da
That's the beautiful possibility. Without the latency, we'll try to incorporate something else. Sorry for being up and down, because it's not a live wire where it passes through different frequencies and signals. So it usually happens, like frequency differs, so the latency will be there. So we try to do it, but it's a beautiful demo that Sami could extend us. Thank you so much, Sami, for coming and joining us. And our album will be available, so that I have given both of the links, and also YouTube, and you name it, all online stores. Our album is available. So for the friends of yours from Facebook or Instagram, we can share so that people get to know. And also, my dear friends, it will also be available in different online stores where I have given the link. So thanks for watching, and thanks Sami for coming.
Yeah, pleasure is always mine. See you all
Thank
with
you.
great news soon.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's Swaminathan Selvaganesh, who did the music sequence for the new album of ours called Karnatic, a Digital Approach to Carnatic Music. And it's quite available on all the platforms, and I have given the link of those. So, this being a virtual and online music album release of a single. So, more coming up, as I have always been telling in my post line, I mean timeline, the posts, that it's the time where like people have to support each other. So it's so good to download the music in a proper way, in a proper channel. So let it be Spotify or iTunes or Amazon or any online stores, whatever you have. There is a possibility for you to go and download, so that you can support independent artists like us. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the musings with Mahesh Vinayakram. And also I'm planning to do the next music album release on online. So thanks for watching. Stay blessed. Namaskaram. So before I end, I thought I'll give you a shloka before we end. Let me take my Thanpura. That also comes from the iTabla Pro. So it's an evolution. Like, I also wanted to show you the some of the yeah, before we finish, I just forgot about the fact that couple of other friends were giving the wishes. So let's listen and then come back to this. Just give me a minute. I will post.
Namaste, I'm Hamza Badi, definitely from Iran. Congratulations on your new album, Mahishi. I'm sure this album is gonna bless many people. Thank you.
Hi, Namaskaram Maheshana. Hope you're doing good. Just want to congratulate on your new music, Karnatic. It's really an amazing concept of introducing